Good morning. This morning we're going to talk about Arise. Arise is one of the yoga oils, but I don't want you to tune out just because I say it's a yoga oil. I've got the yoga oils. I don't, after presenting about two of them, I realize I don't use them nearly enough, but I do use all of them and I don't do yoga. Because they've got so many things, so many advantages and things and ways that they can help us other than just yoga. So don't close your mind off just if you don't use yoga. So I don't remember every time, but I try at times. I've told you when Laura Jacobs in the Essential Life book, then they've got 3 words that are kind of summarize what an oil does. And the 3 for Arise are rising, connecting, and aligning. So all of us know all too well that challenges and discouragement are not uncommon in our lives in general, but also as you strive to accomplish goals and realize dreams. With daily practice of affirmations and uplifting yoga poses and joyful aromas, you can move past these obstacles. You can move past these obstacles even without the uplifting yoga poses. doTERRA's enlightening blend inspires moments of rising up and reaching for your highest potential. The aromas in this blend are bright and sweet. Diffuse it with thoughts that support your stability as well as your freedom, endurance for your body, and courage and happiness in your heart. So okay. There. So the emotional benefits, this one is not a surprising thing since the subtitle of Arise is the enlightening blend, and the emotional benefits, it's the oil of enlightening. So those two just go together really well. Arise invites individuals to rise up and meet their life. This blend teaches that most individuals are living well beneath their potential. It invites them to choose in this moment to reclaim the fullness they were always meant to experience. This blend expands the soul and helps it to realize it is capable of more than it ever thought possible. Arise can powerfully lift despondent or burdened individuals and fill them with enthusiasm, joy, and optimism. It raises the vibration of an individual into states of light, creation, and manifestation, which allows stagnant energy to dissolve naturally. I know that there are individuals, my sister was one, who just always saw the good, always saw the positive. Her default reaction was positive and happy. That's how she was all the time. Unfortunately, my default is not joy and happiness. And so the description of being despondent or burdened can apply to me. I work on the joy, excuse me, I work on the joy, and I've been working on it more and looking for that and cultivating that in my personality and in my psyche, but it needs cultivating still. And so as I was working on this, I actually did this before late last night. As I was working on this, I thought, okay, Elizabeth, why haven't you been pulling Arise out more often? And that is actually what I'm diffusing in my diffuser right now, is Arise. So the negative, if we want to feel less burdened, joyless, pessimistic, fragmented, spiritually disconnected, Arise can help you. If you want to feel more integrated, intuitive, lifted, joyful, enthusiastic, optimistic, and actualized, then Arise is the oil to use. And you cannot, it's not safe for internal consumption, but it is great for putting it on, and we're going to talk about places to apply it. Putting it on or diffusing it. Using it on diffuser jewelry is a great thing. The ingredients are grapefruit. Grapefruit helps free the mind and spirit from physical restraints. It's balancing and uplifting to the mind and may help to relieve anxiety. Lemon is uplifting and soothing to the mind and emotion. It helps promote physical energy and purification. Its aroma is invigorating, enhancing, and warming. When I smell lemon, it's hard not to smile. It just feels fresh and uplifting. So I really like lemon. Osmanthus is a flower that's grown in China. Its warm floral aroma helps with concentration and focus while meditating, helping to relieve stress and the clutter in the mind. Osmanthus is one of the ones when they announced it that it was in the convention kit. I was on Zoom and I think I said, yes, because Osmanthus is in the blends that I love the most. And so I was so excited that I could get my hands on straight Osmanthus. Melissa has calming and sedative properties and help to balance the emotions and the mind. Siberian fir is energizing while creating a feeling of grounding, anchoring, and empowerment. It can stimulate the mind while allowing the body to relax. The thing that stood out to me with Siberian fir is the word empowerment. It's grounding. It's a tree. It's a huge tree that grows in really difficult. The Siberian fir tree grows above the Arctic Circle, and so it's grounding, but it survives in that really harsh environment. And empowerment, a lot of times lately, with just all the things going on in politics, in society, in just all around in the things, I just feel helpless and powerless to do anything. And so I think that's something to remember, that we can have, I may be powerless in politics other than being sure to vote, but I don't have to be powerless in my mind, in my life. So that's something that it struck me. And it has fractionated coconut oil in it. So the primary benefits are it complements an effective yoga practice. Use it to set intentions of happiness, clarity, and courage. And it promotes an uplifting environment for intentions of high-reaching goals and self-improvement. So it's just a great oil. I think I say that every week, don't I? But it's true. So a lot of, I'm going to tell you a lot of the uses, and then I'm going to go and tell you specific ways to use it, because it makes it easier, and it's not just always applied to the area of concern. So these uses I like. You can apply it to the temples, wrists, and neck. It will help you with setting your intentions, being uplifting, uplifted. Enjoy the aromatic benefits of Arise when you are challenging yourself to achieve the next level, whether that be in yoga or just in the next level of whatever you're working on. Use Arise while practicing the following yoga poses: standing, arms high, and standing side stretch, and half moon. Diffuse in the middle of your practice when you're starting to feel fatigued. Let the citrus aromas in the oil blend cheer you on to finish with your flow with strength. When you're finished, you'll be glad you gave it your all. Take the name as a hint. doTERRA Arise is perfect for the morning. Rub a drop or two into your chest as you greet the day, and let the cheerful aroma set the tone for all you're going to accomplish. Don't you love it that it's setting the tone and that you're going to accomplish a lot? It's not that, oh, am I going to accomplish anything today? Which is lots of the times my thoughts when I wake up. It's set the cheerful tone of all you're going to accomplish. You can diffuse it in the mornings for energy and focus. If you take morning walks, you can bring doTERRA Arise with you on a piece of diffuser jewelry. Worrying about difficult decisions can sap energy and time from the day and distract you from meaningful moments. I know all of you well enough to know that all of you have experienced that. I have totally. Try inhaling the bright scent of doTERRA Arise whenever you need to make a big decision. Once you've made your decision, inhale again and use the moment to set some intentions for moving forward. One of the things with setting intentions with essential oils is we can leave it to chance that our brain will associate this and this, but that doesn't always happen. But if we say, okay, brain, when you smell this, you are going to think of this, then that sets our intentions, it sets the thought. I taught a class once on using the oils to help us choose our emotions and reactions rather than just letting them go to default. And that's one of the things is actually, and sometimes out loud, but telling your brain specifically, when you smell this, you are going to feel clarity, happiness, and focus. And that's an important step in setting it and increasing what the oils can do for you. The darkness of winter months can dampen mood, throw off routines, and cause feelings of sluggishness. Find joy during dark times, whether it's dark weather, cloudy skies, or just dark times in your life, by diffusing doTERRA Arise and let the citrusy aroma transport you to sunny places. Don't you love the vision that creates? Transport you to sunny places. Oh, sorry. Okay, I set a beautiful ringtone so that it will not be obnoxious. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I can push the button on the side and it will make it stop, but it didn't that time. Studying and working from home can make the days feel endless. Breaking up the day with joyful routines can help you make you more productive. Take a steady break and diffuse doTERRA Arise as you power through the rest of your tasks. You can apply it to skin blemishes. You can apply it over the stomach when your stomach isn't feeling calm and peaceful. You can massage into joints for increased circulation, flexibility, mobility, and comfort. So some of the more specific ways of how to use it, and one of the things that I noticed, and I want you to notice, is how many different parts of your body it says to apply this. If you want to feel connectedness with self and your higher power, diffuse and or apply to the crown of your head, over your heart, and along your spine. If you want to feel intentional, action-oriented, and manifesting, diffuse or apply to your ankles, along your spine, and on the bottoms of your feet. Feeling uplifted, courageous, and empowered, diffuse and or apply to the forehead, over your heart, and bottoms of your feet. If you're feeling overwhelmed, having mental chatter, I have that all the time, lack of clarity and focus, diffuse and or apply to the forehead, toes, and behind the ears. Feeling challenged, depression, and mood swings, diffuse and or apply to the crown, over the heart, behind your ears, bottom of your feet, and pulse points. If you want to use it as a perfume, you can apply to your pulse points, chest, behind your ears, and on your ankles. Arise works well with a lot of other blends. You can, if you want it to be uplifting, then combine it with cinnamon bark, juniper berry, or elevation. If you want to feel grounded, you can diffuse it with balance. If you want a complete enhancement of your yoga practice, use it together with your align, arise, and anchor, the three yoga oils. So when you're using them, when you're using Arise, when you're using any of the oils, but these ones are specifically for Arise, then there are some affirmations that you can use and just say out loud, and it helps reinforce them in your brain. I'm releasing these burdens and surrendering to the divine. Joy is my natural state of being. It's safe to experience more and more of it. My body, mind, and spirit are all working for my highest good. I release all despair, worry, sadness, and fear. I'm ready to rise up. Aren't those good thoughts that we can all remember? There's the usual cautions with this oil. Possible skin sensitivities. That's pretty unlikely with this one since it's already got fractionated coconut oil in it. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. And avoid sunlight and UV rays for up to 12 hours after applying the product. If you're applying it someplace that the sun is going to hit your skin. So all of the yoga oils are great. You can buy them in a set or you can buy them individually. Last month we talked about Align. This month we talked about Arise. Next month we're going to talk about Anchor. So then we'll have covered the 3 yoga oils. So I hope you'll consider it because it really, it's a delightful aroma. And I have enjoyed using it a lot when I remembered to use it. And now that I've done this, I'm going to be using it a lot more because I will remember it more. So thank you. Consider that when you're thinking about things.